This week's episode of Bariatric TV is sponsored by Bariatric Advantage, the most complete line of micronutrient replacements specifically designed for the weight loss surgery patient. Help support the show by ordering your Bariatric Advantage products directly from the BTV e-store. This week's show is sponsored by Celebrate Vitamins, providing the optimum level of vitamin and mineral supplementation that's tasty and affordable. Get all of your favorite Celebrate products at celebratevitamins.com.
Hi, I'm Tony.
And I'm Linda.
Spring has sprung and we're just bursting with energy for another fun week of BTV.
Yeah, here we are.
Yes, sirree. We're springing right along into this week's show.
So what do we have this week?
Our drop zone freak is always poised.
But my doctor says...
Justify, justify. Are you lying to yourself?
And a new springtime nutty dessert.
This week's Drop Zone Freak is one of our favorite Support Chat Radio contributors. She always has awesome things to say, so you should come check her out.
So here she is, Beth Baker, otherwise known as Tri-Moon. Beth says, I'm glad I had weight loss surgery because I know I am now poised to live my life to the absolute fullest.
Awesome, Beth. Just awesome. And can we say thank you for all the fun and entertainment you provide on our Support Chat Radio show every Monday night?
So now we're poised to go to the dumping ground.
I don't feel good.
Welcome to the dumping ground.
Time and time again, I see the same questions pop up on our forum, other forums, and even on Facebook. And I have to say, it's a conundrum, that's for sure.
Okay, I'll bite. What is this conundrum? Okay, I'll bite. What is this conundrum? Conundrum.
Here we go.
Okay, I'll bite. What is the conundrum of which you speak of?
Well, someone will post, my doctor says this, but I see other people are doing that. What should I do?
Not sure I'm following you.
Okay, an example is like this one. Dear BTV, my doctor says I shouldn't drink water for at least an hour after a meal, but I see other people say that they drink 30 minutes after a meal. So which one is right?
Yeah, I can see where that can be confusing.
And here's another one. Dear BTV, my doctor's office says I shouldn't drink coffee, but I see so many other bariatric patients drinking it. Which one's right?
Yep, I see that one all the time too.
It's no wonder people are so confused. I mean, the internet is a great thing, but all the information out there can be so confusing and distracting. Just who should we believe?
First and foremost, you should do what your doctor says. Most people on the internet aren't as educated as they are, and besides, he or she is the one that's responsible for you, right? Your doc is the one treating you and is the one you should turn to first when or if there's a problem.
But what if what your doc says contradicts what everyone else is saying?
Then I think it's time for you to gather up as much information as you can from the internet or other doctor sites, make an appointment, and ask them about it. Whatever your issue may be, gather up the information and give it to your doctor.
Well, aren't I paying him to do this for me?
Listen, we do pay them to take care of us, but it's my belief that it's ultimately up to us to find out what's best for us. Why? Because we have the biggest stake in that investment.
True dat. True dat.
True dat.
Word. If I do have questions on something my doctor is saying, I'll question it. It's okay to question it, and your doctor should be okay with you questioning them. See? If I have questions, I'll question it. Wow. Department of Redundancy, under redundancy, I'm going to question the questions.
That's a lot of questions.
Question.
While your doctor is highly educated, they don't know you, your body, or your mind quite as well as you do. These days, doctors have tons of patients. There's no way they could possibly remember every detail about you. So don't be afraid to question them. Times they are changing and it is so easy to access information. Heck, I sat in a doctor's office while they were Googling information.
Just as every surgery is different, every surgeon and every doctor are different. Did you know some of them even perform the surgery differently? They use different tools, different staples, different protocols.
Freaks, ultimately you are responsible for your health, your success. You need to be the one to continue to question doctors about certain things.
And if you're finding out that the majority of information is going against what you're being told, don't be afraid to ask those questions. After all, that doctor isn't living your altered reality. Welcome to Altered Reality.
Peanut butter. It has protein, so it's okay.
Coffee. Half and half or milk has protein, so it's okay.
Bacon. It has protein, so it's okay.
Dark chocolate. It's got antioxidants, so it's okay.
Ooh, hamburger from Mickey D's. It has protein, so it's okay.
It's just a mini Reese's. Not so many calories, so it won't hurt.
Stop right there. How many of you have started catching yourself justifying things that you are eating?
Oh, me.
Yeah, me too. But did you know that you can justify yourself into eating more than 1,000 extra calories a day?
After the honeymoon stage and the significant weight loss, your eating starts to become more normal. At this point, it's really easy to start looking at things and thinking, well, it has this little one thing going for it, like protein, so it must be okay to eat, right?
Wrong. Listen, freaks, I'm not saying it's wrong to have peanut butter, or a hamburger, or even a mini Reese's. I'm saying you have to be very careful what you are thinking when you are eating them.
A bite here or there is one thing. An indulgence should be just that, a treat or an indulgence. But when you start justifying it and turning it into something it's not, like a healthy alternative, all you're doing is really lying to yourself. And that, my friends, is dangerous. Danger, Will Robinson! Danger! Danger!
Lots of freaks can claim that they're eating pretty healthy, but then the weight starts coming back on, and they're like, WTF, I don't understand.
It's because they're honestly telling themselves that the 5 mini Reese's Cups aren't really bad for them because, hey, they didn't eat it all at once, and they didn't dump or crash, and each little Reese's only has 50 calories. That's not too bad, right? No. It is too bad. That's eating around your surgery, the biggest mistake that we freaks can make.
Another example, coffee, which is still a major controversy in this community because some doctors do allow it and some don't. All the added calories from half and half of milk can really start to add up to your overall caloric intake.
We aren't saying that it's wrong to indulge every once in a while. But what we are saying is be mindful of what you're telling yourself when you are indulging. Don't fool yourself into thinking you're doing yourself any good. Because the next thing you know, you'll be lying yourself into a whole bunch of extra poundages.
But you can lie to yourself that celery actually tastes like something. Just kidding. Now, go freak on.
Well, it does taste like something if you put some peanut butter in it.
Yeah, then it's yummy.
And it's got protein.
Welcome to the Freak On segment.
Hey, it's been a while since we've done a dessert recipe. Why is that?
I don't know, maybe it's because I just haven't found a good one. Until now.
So you gonna share it with the rest of us? Tony Fabuloni?
Sure thing. And remember, I like to keep things simple. I'm an extremely busy freak, so really simple recipes work best for me.
This is one that if you have a little more time in the kitchen, I'm sure you can do all types of things to improve on it.
So I found this one in my Better Home and Gardens Low Carb Under 15-Minute Meals cookbook.
Sounds like the book was made especially just for us busy freaks.
Yep, it's a good one. I found it in the bargain bin at Barnes & Noble, so it was like cheap, even better. So check out those bargain bins.
You want to get to the recipe sometime today, please?
Come on, my clothes are going out of style.
So here's what you'll need for macadamia and white chocolate dessert. 1 1/4 cup of skim ricotta cheese, 1 to 2 cups of water, 1 package of sugar-free instant white chocolate pudding mix, half a cup of macadamia nuts chopped. I also pounded it a little bit because they were a little big, just a little big. Half an ounce of unsweetened chocolate grated, and some sliced up strawberries. You can use blueberries or raspberries, whatever you like. So the first thing you need to do is put a cup of the water in the blender. About a cup. Turn it on and then start putting in the ricotta. So you do that so it's just a little bit creamier than just pure ricotta. That's all you're doing. Then you pour that into a bowl. Ooh, whoa. Look at that. Party foul. Then you mix in your pudding. Once it starts thickening, you fold in the chocolate and the macadamia nuts. sprinkle in your chocolate as well. It kind of looks like something with Oreo cookies in it. It smells really good too. And then you just spoon it into your little dessert bowl. Now you can let this chill in your refrigerator for a while, but I let it chill overnight and the nuts got soft, so I don't recommend you do that. Just sprinkle on your strawberries. And have yourself a taste. Tastes a little bit like Oreo cookies too, and the macadamia nuts give it a real crunch. That's it for this week, freaks. Remember to refer our forum to newbies, and you and that newbie can win yourself our now famous BTV gift basket. You know you want it. Everyone does.
Don't forget to send us your show ideas, comments, suggestions, and feedback to feedback@bariatrictv.com.
Oh, and please purchase your bariatric products from our store. Each shipment is lovingly packed by our awesome editor, Mike. It's sent with love.
Bye for now.
Bye-bye, gotta go.
Yes, sirree. We springing right along into this week's show.
Yep, it's a good one. I found it in the bargain bin at Barnes & Noble.
Nice eyebrows. But can you do them individually?